I just want to start this one off clarifying who we're talking about. And these movies are for everybody. So we're talking to everyone. But there's a special demographic we're talking to this week. This is for the fans. This is for the people who were on Iron Man 1 before it was cool to be on Iron Man 1. This is for if you sat in a packed out theater long before the hype of an Avengers Thanos snap for Captain America 2, for Captain America 3. Welcome to another week, another episode of Movies-aRe-USS, a satire movie podcast that acknowledges life imitates art and art imitates life. So movies are the story of human and nowadays AI experience. So grab your popcorn and let's talk about Marvel's Thunderbolts. Marvel's New Avengers? We all were Marvel fans. We've all been Marvel fans. And I think it's just time we have an honest conversation about the state of Marvel movies, which some may say is accepted, some may say isn't accepted. And there's an era where if you didn't like a Marvel movie, you were considered a hater. I don't think we're in that era anymore. I think we've reached a point where we have to lost, right? The je ne sais quoi has been lost in these Marvel films. Now, I will give Thunderbolts rave reviews. Not that you need to go see it, but that is better than Captain America Brave New World. Immensely better than that movie. So, if you had to pick between Thunderbolts and Captain America Brave New World, you should pick Thunderbolts. There is no doubt about that. This is an unequivocally better movie, so that's what it has going for it. I think one of the things that kind of threw me off about the movie is the first about 40 minutes of the movie is in the same space. It's almost like a confined space Breakfast Club feel of these characters getting to know each other. And if you've seen the Breakfast Club classic film, it's primarily shot, or all the spacing is related to everybody being in a study hall for the movie, right? And so everything's done in this one space. And for the first about 45 minutes of this movie, not literally, but in the effect that once you got into the space, we were in the space for 40 minutes easy. And I don't know that I understand what was trying to happen. They were trying to build the chemistry a la Guardians of the Galaxy, a la Ocean's 11, 12, 13, a la any movie where people get together to get to know each other. A la Deadpool 2 by some definition. And I think that's my point. It's like we're seeing a lot of the same practices. We're seeing a lot of the same movie tropes utilized in these Marvel movies nowadays. And it's affecting the quality. If you sat for Captain America 2 in a packed out theater long before it was cool, you know what I mean, in which you were feeling something new when you were watching a Marvel movie. And I don't know that that's really occurring in Thunderbolts. The team chemistry they tried to build, the real problem is no one knows these characters. Even me, a comic book reader, there's a level that unless you were truly into the deepest of issues, these characters you have no just knowledge of from walking down the street at this point. And so you're just watching a group of people, which is fine, which is cool. But with all the characters in the Marvel universe, all the ways they just won't just drop Spider-Mans or hire Ryan Coogler to make the Blade movie, we keep getting thrown these unknown characters. And I understand the point, the effect. Gotta bring in new blood. We can't keep paying Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans and Robert Downey. Like, the checks are getting too big. We gotta do something. But I might argue, and I haven't done my research, so I won't dive deep, but I might argue there's even better characters to attempt to do this with. You are going to the no-namest of characters, expecting people to enjoy, and once again, not a horrible movie, but not a good movie. Not a good movie. The characters, the dry humor, it develops, it gets there, but there's a lot. I'd rather this had just been an independent action movie unrelated to the context of Marvel, and it probably would have been and felt a little better to me. We see there's just better action movies out there, right? So it's like, if I'm not getting the effect of feeling like I'm in the Marvel universe, I'm in this Marvel story, and I'm not getting the effect of an actual original IP'd idea of an action movie and just a bunch of tropes, all with an action veneer, with like veneer and a coat of Marvel, it just becomes a little lackluster for the experience one may have had with Marvel throughout their life. And the biggest point being the idea that these are the new Avengers. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch the movie. This is a spoiler for the movie. And this definition that these are the new Avengers, they're not the new Avengers. And Captain America, he claimed he was making the new Avengers, right? It's this sense and feeling that everyone's jockeying to see who the new Avengers are. But the tragic part was, I had actually heard this idea for this movie be leaked, apparently, in like March. And same with Captain America Brave New World, something that affected the quality of movie to me is they revealed the Red Hulk in the trailer. So even the hooks that would catch people and make you feel like, okay, they're building something. Okay, this after credit scene means something, are being spoiled. And they're not being spoiled for every movie, a la Deadpool, but they're being spoiled for the movies that you want us to care about. You want us to learn to care about. And we're getting them spoiled. Red Hulk being revealed. Me having any knowledge that this was a concept for them to be the new Avengers, right? And that didn't happen with a property like Deadpool. With a name property, with a name character, you put more care into the knowledge and what was revealed about what was going into this movie. Who knew Wesley Snipes was in the movie until the movie dropped? Nobody. That's the point. And that's the type of care they used to show with all of their named projects. And if you want us to believe that these are the new people, you got to show them the same care. So that even if I don't like Thunderbolts, at least the idea of the catch of it being the new Avengers wasn't leaked, and I at least got that experience. Don't put the Red Hulk in the trailer. Let me really have to go find out he's there. You know, these are just, maybe I'm out of the age range, maybe I'm not the target demographic anymore. Fair enough. And we're at the bottom of the bucket where there's nothing left but the kernels. But in my opinion, Marvel's Thunderbolts, it was cool, it was good, but not a great movie, not something I think you should take your time out to see. And if you catch it on DVD or Disney Plus, let me know what you think. If you've seen the movie already, let me know what you think. Follow us on Instagram at mru.podcast and tap in and join the community. We're exploring new ways to reach out and gain a following and just the process of building anything. So I am interested in hearing everybody's thoughts on this Marvel movie. If I'm a hater, let me know I'm a hater. Please do. Let me know. And I thank you as always for tuning in for another episode.